Hey everyone, welcome back to part 2 of our Bout with Self-Doubt series. My name is Jefferson Santos, author of the book, Higher Life Design, Arrive at Your Intended Destination, Healthy, Wealthy, and Happy. And today we're going to talk about how to locate the root cause of your self-doubt. And the best way to battle it, self-doubt, is head on. And here's a quote by Judy, Blume. Each of us must confront our own fears. We must come face to face with them. How we handle our fears will determine whether we go for the rest of our lives. To experience adventure, or to be limited by the fear of it. See, once you locate the causing of your self-doubt, you'll find it easier to find solutions to your problems. You can minimize the effect self-doubt has on your life, and you can transform your doubts into self-efficient behaviors that will lead you to the success that you deserve. And so in this episode, what I'm going to help you do is discover the 6 root causes of self-doubt so you can eradicate them from your life for good and determine how much self-doubt is actually plaguing your life, and prevent new self-doubt roots from growing in your life. And so there are many roots of self-doubts that I had going on in my life. Matter of fact, the first part of my life, elementary, junior high, high school, and college, I was part of losing teams that entire, 15 years or whatever that is. So that really, was I a bad luck charm? And that was crazy. And so I grew up in a low income household. I thought that money was hard to make. Why? Because my mother, single mom, raising my sister and I thought she was kind of professing verbally that money was hard to make. And also people breaking promises and not keeping their promises to me. I'm sure all of us have had promises, broken to us, right? And so, but after exposing my self-doubt, I was able to lower the volume that it had in my life, in my mind. And I was able to go for it. I was able to create a successful business. Now, it took me many years to get over just my stuff, going to, I read books and went to seminars and all of that. And so I got over my stuff, but I eventually created successful businesses. And then I helped thousands of other people do the same thing as well. So if I can overcome it, then you can overcome it. So let's dive right in and talk about the 6 main causes of self-doubt. Here's cause number 1, a lack of self-acceptance. See, self-acceptance is the acceptance of self in spite of deficiencies. Remember that we all make mistakes, but remember nobody's perfect either. Cause number 2, negative self-talk. See, an inner voice, here's what negative self-talk is. It's that negative inner voice, that critic that produces, the negative stuff in your head. And so telling yourself, for example, that you don't have anything, or if you keep on saying it over and over, you'll start believing it and you start acting accordingly. And so if you always talk about that you're broke, then no wonder, right? Because that's what happened to me as well. Cause number 3 is low self-esteem. Self-esteem is used to describe a person's overall sense of self-worth or personal value. It's mainly based on our experiences. If your experiences have been negative, then your beliefs about yourself are likely to be negative too. I think one of the things that happen is we tend to integrate things in our life that happen negative to us. And then we don't really integrate the positive things. And so that's what happens where a lot of people have low self-esteem because they grab on and integrate the negative instead of integrating the positive fully. Cause number 4 is a negative attitude about yourself. The main cause of negative attitude is wrong beliefs about life. When you think you're powerless, you have no control over your environment, or you don't have to get upset when someone tries to get you upset. You could choose to remain calm or even happy. And so this is really important. Cause number 5, self-limiting beliefs. Self-limiting beliefs are those things that you believe about yourself that place limitations in your ability. Like a lack of sufficient formal education, or I shouldn't even try for applying for this job or whatever. Recognizing those beliefs in yourself, and you need to ask yourself, is that true? Cause number 6, excessive criticism during childhood and negative life experiences. Excessive criticism can cause low self-esteem. Negative life experiences can scare us. And like Thomas Edison, his teacher actually told him he was like a lesser intelligent child. He actually told that to his mother. And so think about the ramifications of that, that happens to a child, and that's happened to a lot of us. But obviously he chose to get over that. And his mother was a huge cheerleader in his life and really took his education under her own wing, and he moved on. So did you manage to locate the root causes of your self-doubt? So here's what you do to pull those roots out, all right? So we got 6 steps. Number 1, locate the root cause of your self-doubt, okay? Once you've located that, then identify toxic people in your life, because that's what kind of causes a lot of that. Step number 3, identify people in your life that you think are great and nurture those relationships. I think that's really, really important. And step number 4, start with positive self-talk. Start saying positive things to yourself. I know that might sound kind of like cheesy or simple, but what's easy to do is easy not to do. And so you really gotta grab hold of those thoughts that you have in your head and say the positive things over and over and over again. And these are things that build you up. Number 5, don't compare yourself to others. Remember that you're on your own journey and the path is only yours. I mean, the worst thing you can do is, I love social media, but the worst thing about social media, especially on Facebook, is you're looking at other people's highlight reel. You're looking at all the little positive things, but you don't see the negative stuff that happens in their life or whatever. And so just remember that you're looking at your life as a whole and you're just looking at other people's highlight reel. So just understand, run your race, so you have that inner peace as you're going for your outer abundance. And step number 6, don't give power to what people think about you. Who cares what they think? If they think they're weird, if you think they think that you're weird, you might be weird. Who cares? You might be a weird millionaire or a billionaire. Who cares? It doesn't matter. We have to live our life. We can't live our life for other people. And so what will you start doing today to start eradicating your self-doubt? So let's share it with all of us below on the comment, because I'm telling you, the comment that you make about what you're gonna do to overcome your self-doubt could inspire somebody else that's watching this video. And so we have a chance to do this together now. Not just me talking on a video, but as you post below what you're gonna do to overcome your self-doubt, that's gonna inspire and give other people permission to do that as well. And so Tim Ferriss said this: fear is an indicator. Fear is your friend. Sometimes it's an indicator of what you shouldn't do, but more often than not, it's an indicator of what you should do. Stay tuned for the next video where we'll go over what success is and how you can totally make that happen for yourself. So until next time, I look forward to helping you arrive at your next intended destination healthy, wealthy, and happy.